Hey everyone, good afternoon. Thanks for joining me on the channel again. This video we're going to be looking at a Blu-ray update for the month of June. I'll be certainly getting back to the shelf by shelf videos very soon. As anyone who's in the UK knows, last week was incredibly hot and I stayed in work longer than I normally would, so I just didn't get the opportunity. But they will be coming back, definitely. So let's get straight to it with the new editions for this month. So first up, we've got a film called Heroes Shed No Tears. This was supposed to be included in last month's updates because it was released in June, but it only came out in the States, so I had to import it and it took a bit longer than expected to arrive. Unfortunately, it is Region A locked. However, I would encourage people to seek out this film because anything made by John Woo in like the 80s, before he went to Hollywood, is nothing short of absolutely fantastic. This isn't his greatest film, but his trademarks are all there. Yeah, it's an absolute blast. Next up, we've got a Eureka release from the Masters of Cinema series. This is called The White Reindeer. Just thought I'd show you the release without the slipcover for the alternative, or should I say the original art. This is a film from Finland and it's from 1952. Have not had the chance to watch this yet. I've heard it's a bit of like a supernatural mystery. Yeah, can't wait to give it a watch. This next release is a BFI box set containing films made in the end, mainly the end of the 50s and into the early 60s. As you can see, it's called Woodfall. They're all British films, sort of kitchen sink dramas types, films that was a bit sort of the topics were like revolutionary at the time to appear in cinema, sort of representing Britain as it had never seen before on screen. This was an absolute bargain of a box set, cost about 18 quid. I follow Blu-ray.com quite closely because I simply would not have known about this deal had I not seen it on there. So as you can see, this box set contains 8 films. So from the left hand side, top left, we've got Look Back in Anger, The Entertainer, Saturday Night and Sunday Morning, which is my personal favourite. That's an amazing film. Then we've got A Taste of Honey, The Loneliness of the Long Distance Runner, Tom Jones, Girl with the Green Eyes, and The Knack and How to Get It. Next up, we've got another US import. This is a film called Spring. It's from the same directors who made the science fiction film that Arrow released in the UK recently, The Endless. This is a great piece of science fiction. Excellent film, especially like the soundtrack. And we've got another US import here. This is to go with the rest of my Takashi Miike films. He's probably my favourite Japanese working director at the moment. I absolutely love his films. They're wacky, wild, crazy, experimental, you name it. He doesn't do the same genre twice, well, apart from Yakuza films anyway. So this is As the Gods Will. Yet another US import here. This is Double Impact, starring the legend himself, Jean-Claude Van Damme. Found this one on Music Magpie for about 2 quid, so I could not help but make the purchase. It's a bit of a 90s cheesy action classic. Next up, we've got Captain Marvel. This was a no-brainer pickup. It was always going to be added to the collection. Enjoyed this one very much at the cinema. We've watched it again since we bought it. And I really like it. It's a decent MCU film. Next up, we've got another recent release. This is a Swedish film called Border. Really looking forward to checking this one out. It's had nothing but great write-ups. Just haven't had the chance to watch it yet, like so many other films in my collection. Yeah, can't wait. This one looks really good. Here's one I picked up as part of the Prime Day deals, although I think the Prime's a bit overrated if I'm being honest, unless you want to pick up maybe electronics and stuff, but it's never been great for Blu-rays. Anyway, Steven Spielberg classic here. This is Close Encounters of the Third Kind. Next up, we've got the Ip Man spin-off film starring Max Zhang, who starred in Ip Man 3. Yeah, I've been looking forward to getting this one. I love my martial arts films, so this was a no-brainer. I really like the Ip Man films. I know that Donnie Yen's not in this, not that I'm aware of anyway, because I haven't had the chance to watch it yet. Only grabbed it a few days back. So yes, very looking forward to watching this. Master Z, or Master Z, Ip Man Legacy. So nearly there now. Next up, there's a lot of glare on this one. As you can see, this is Alita Battle Angel. I watched this one yesterday. Didn't get the chance to see it at the cinema, but I did enjoy it. It's not a perfect film, but some people have been, I don't know, talking down about this one, and I found it could be quite enjoyable. Hope there's a sequel out of it, because it does set itself up for one. Yeah, so that's Alita Battle Angel. And then finally, the one that I've been waiting for. This is another US import. It is the fantastic deluxe Ingmar Bergman's Cinema. So with this release, I mean, all I can say is wow. 39 films included in this collection. As it's Criterion, you can imagine they are all absolutely mint looking. I've seen probably less than half of these films as well. Some of them they're just inaccessible. I'm so glad that Criterion released this set. It came out in November last year. Amazon.com have been price matching the US Barnes and Noble sale, so I just took the plunge and ordered it. This is an investment. Just look at all these films. This is the slip that comes on the back. So listing them in chronological order. I'm not going to list them all out now, because you can see for yourself. So many films, so many absolute classics. I cannot wait to work my way through this collection. So just to give you an idea of how this set looks, it comes with an absolutely humongous book, which of course details every single film in the collection. It puts other releases from like Arrow and Eureka to shame. Criterion have really outdone themselves with this. So we'll just have a quick look at how the discs are housed. Now, behind the discs themselves is like a non-slip material, so they're very easy to get in and out. The ordering in the book here isn't in the chronological order like it's presented on the back. What they've done is they've created a sort of festival style order just to their suggestion on a good way to approach the films, because as anyone can imagine, this many films, most of them, absolute masterpieces. It's a daunting challenge to start looking through, watching all of them. There's so many to get through. I'm not expecting to be able to work my way through this box set. I'm hoping to do it by the end of the year. The one thing I don't want to do is rush it, because this isn't the kind of thing like a show on Netflix where you'd binge it. These films, you should watch one at a time. You should give yourself time to contemplate. A lot of them are very sort of ambiguous. They're open to different interpretation, however you want to look at it. It's not get one watched, watch another one. I'm blown away by the quality and the amount of sort of heart and effort that's gone into this release. It's nothing short of beautiful. It's excellent. Okay then, so that about wraps things up for this video. As you can see, that is where the Bergman set is going to be living from now on. It takes a centerpiece in the collection. Right then, anyway, I'll start wrap things up where we are. So thank you very much for watching. As I say, I do intend to get back to the shelf by shelf viewings, because we're only on like the 5th shelf out of about 30 odd. So there's a lot more to get through. So please join me again. I'll be trying to film that video very soon. Thank you very much for watching, and enjoy the rest of your day.